league performance that we've had this year?
Yeah, it was good. I thought the Stars set the tone in both halves. I thought everybody who played the right way, and it was a complete game.
I mean, you've cited plus minus in here every once in a while, and still early on-off stuff. Do you think there's anything to Dante Exum? Like, have you seen that Dante Exum is far ahead in how you guys play when he's on the court? Do you think there's anything to that?
Yeah, I think when he's on the floor and D. Jones is on the floor and Lively's on the floor and Luka and Kai on the floor, it's pretty good. You can only play 5 of them at a time. But there are some good combinations that, we're trying to get on a consistent basis. I thought Exum and Timmy, I thought he was trying to help Timmy get shots tonight by running different sets. But Exum starting with that group looked really, really nice, and practice to have that time with that group out there with the concepts of the different defenses that we think we're going to see with the fives being put on different, players. I thought it was fluid this evening, and so hopefully we can build on that.
Even when he has a bad shooting night, Dante, is there something about his skill set that's kind of a connector or an amplifier?
Yes. Basketball IQ is extremely high. He knows how to play. He's not judged on scoring. He's judged on doing the right things on both sides of the floor, and that's what he does for us. When he came in the league as a lottery pick, unfortunately, health, injuries sometimes, are setbacks. But for him, his basketball IQ has never been taken from him, and he plays the game the right way, and we're lucky to have him.
Even before he started piling up those numbers, it looked like Doncic was having a lot of fun out there, even more than usual. Was that noticeable to you?
Yeah, I think Luka's had a lot of fun this season on both sides of the ball. I think he's competing at a high level. He's having fun, and you could see the energy was extremely high. When you look at that game before Oklahoma City, he played 45 minutes, and he was still ready to go. And so it just shows his conditioning, where his mind is right now. It's to win, and he's doing everything to put the team in that position to win on a nightly basis.
You like the headband?
I think it looks great. Looks great. Yeah, I think the headband works.
Jason, you're 20 games into this now, roughly the quarter pole. What do you like what you've seen out of your team when you hit 12 games?
Yeah, I think the character, the bounce back has been good. I think we're starting to see with injuries, different guys being able to step up and play a different role. You talk about Seth. Played some minutes there early on, and then we took him out of the rotation and let Hardy get some of those minutes. And then for Seth to be put back in that situation, he's responded in a positive. But just the pace of play, I think that's something that I didn't mention. Is getting out and us playing faster has helped us in a big way. But just our bounce back, being able to learn from our mistakes and being able to go the next.
I know you always say you don't care about stats. You had the first half triple-double, though, right?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
I was going for the last rebound and assist. I got to admit it.
So you got to tell us what happened with you and Dunn. What caused you?
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't do nothing, so I didn't. We were, a little bit of pushing on that, but for sure, there's a technical foul because I didn't do nothing. He puts a finger in my face, and I just left, so I don't know how I got attacked. But, these things just happen in the game. It's part of the game.
He actually touched your face? Because it looked like it got really close.
Yeah, I think he did. But, I didn't do nothing, so I don't know how I got attacked.
And you know a little bit about NBA history. When you pass Larry Bird at anything, what does it mean?
Oh,
Passed him on the triple-double.
I did?
Yeah.
Oh, it's pretty amazing. I don't know what to say, honestly. But we all know who Larry Bird was, so it's pretty special.
Your headband got a lot of attention tonight. What caused you to go for that?
I'm getting long hair, so it doesn't fall off. I don't want to use gel no more, so it doesn't fall off. Not fall off here.
Are you going for style or?
I don't know. Just find something out.
I
And
mean, it might have worked.
yeah, I mean, everybody says headband. I say it's me.
Very sure it's not the 3 nights off.
Oh yeah, that was amazing.
Luka, what about the duo of you and D Live? How does he make the game so easy for you?
I mean, he's great. I always say the same thing. He has a great potential. He already is a great player. But now you see they're already a little bit afraid of him, so they put a smaller guy on him so we don't play pick and roll, me and him. But we managed that well, you know. We just, like today, we were going after their fives, so we just managed that well.
You often drew 2 defenders, and after the Clippers game, you mentioned that the team could improve handling like double teams, and you've seen some opponents using that strategy since then. How do you think the team has performed against teams that send those 2 defenders against you?
It's great. I love it when it happens. You know, you just play 4-on-3 basketball, especially with Kai in the game. It's so simple. You know, we just play normal, easy basketball, and we get great shots out of it. Thank you.
A lot of these guys had fresh legs from 3 days off, and you've had even more time off. How'd you feel out there?
I mean, I had more time off, but it doesn't mean I was moving much. Felt good. I had practice yesterday. Felt great. Try to get my wind back a little bit. Played some minutes today. Felt the wind a little bit after the first quarter, but once I got my second one, I was good.
Is that the most complete performance you think you guys have had this season?
Yeah, I believe so. I mean, anytime you beat a team by 50, we know those guys. We knew they had some guys out. But at the end of the day, you still got to go out there, play your best every single game, learn from your mistakes like we did the last couple of games, and just try to go out there and compete every possession.
You've seen all these Luka games. Do you have a sense when he's feeling like this? You know,
I mean, I thought he was going to go 50, 20, 20.
he let you down.
Yeah. So, but he had opportunity, I think, to get a 30, 10, and 10. I think he missed a free throw. And so it happens.
Tim, is your back at 100%?
Yeah, it is. It is. I mean, I would not be out there if I was not playing. Believe me. I mean, there's so many guys that have those injuries, and when they come back too soon or they're not feeling right, feel like they're obligated to play. But thankfully, I have a Hall of Famer in my corner. Talks to me every single day, lets me know that you don't have to force anything. Make sure your body's right 100% before you go back out there and compete.
Tim, you, Kyrie, and Luka scored 36 out of the 40 first quarter points. How good did it feel for you personally coming back from injury, and also the team to set the tone early?
It was good. I mean, I think for the most part, we just wanted to make sure that we hit first out there on the floor. Whoever was out there, and just wanted to make sure that we made a statement coming out the gates. And Luka set the tone with that, knocking down shot after shot after shot, and after shot after shot after shot. And then Kai got into it, and then we just fed off their pace, when us guys started coming in the game. So it starts with them.
Tim, you've been a hybrid starter during your time in Dallas, and now you're kind of this full 6-man. How do you feel like this role has let you fully maximize your skills?
Well, for one, I'm healthy. Just having nagging injuries here and there, surgery after surgery, last couple of years. Now I feel healthy. I feel great out there. I'm moving better. Everything is coming along great. So for this team, I feel like it was my job to embrace that role. And with previous past Mavericks teams, that 6-man guy, he's a big deal. Jason Terry, for example, So just trying to do my best impression of that in the modern day era.
Is he one of those players that makes it easier, that amplifies, the teammates around him?
Yeah, he's a true point guard. Gives us in the sets, make sure we go out there in our right spots at the right times. he's guarding, their second tier guys that come off the bench. He's guarding their best players. So, he's setting the tone for us. And for the most part, we're just trying to do the best we can to just make his job easier when he's penetrating and kicking and dishing and playing point in the second unit.
Thanks, Timmy.
Yep, thank you.